I heard disgusting stories from Rashaya about Flint and the other way around. Locke joked on me. I know Mina is here, and it ended with the clergies coming and causing a little bit of a tumult because no one expected them, and we're standing in a tent ready to make a plan. The end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was also the construct being Noseb's dad, apparently, but that's not that important, right?
I have an idea for the plan.
Well, you can say it when you start planning. Yeah.
That's not a plan, that's an outcome.
Oh well, all of us beside Rashaya, who is somewhere. Because I, in this camp, have not seen anything important. I might have even walked past her and didn't see her. Possible.
You've seen Rashaya, though.
Yeah, that's true, but not, now that we all together and plan, it's like no Rashaya.
Mm-hmm.
Though she did tell most people
Adjust
that
your volume. By the way, whoever was on Watch Together and put this music, thank you. I don't know who was it, but already was here.
Good question.
Yeah. You finally find your way to the gathering camp. You finally reunited with your other group. You have found out things, you have been through things. And now you all are in the Allied camp, seen as more forces going through the portal. Whether it's clergy members or family, private armies, as well as some regular guards from Hadar. All of them coming through this teleportation circle that was set up for that purpose. What is everybody doing? What is everybody planning
I'm
to do?
in the tent with Kate, and I'm hiding. Behind Locke and Jonathan, and most likely Kelren.
So, all of you are inside the cage. Inside the cage, huh? Inside the tent.
I hope we're
Boy,
not
we wish!
That man is flexible.
I think he got it from his dad.
Well, that's a lot of information.
I couldn't resist Mel, okay?
Everyone aside from Rashaya.
Alex, that's Violet's territory. Stay out of it.
Wait a minute, what?
What is vulnerable?
Men put in many hours.
As the,
Many.
without wasting much time, the leaders of the families, the leaders of the clergies, other people gather around. You all gather in the war tent. Celia hiding behind Locke and the rest of you on one side. The heads of the families as well as the fireflies. As well as the clergies.
Wait, stop. Is this Gerald?
Next to Sahara Hall, whom you've seen at...
I feel the irresistible urge to slap someone.
Funny, I feel the same.
He hugged me, we're good.
Who was one of the representatives of the families in the Trident.
Never seen.
stands a relatively young man, brown hair, well dressed. Seems to be throwing money on the ground. No, I'm kidding. It's just a picture. He has the Wildmore insignia on his side, as well as Lotep. You see, Lotep is not there. Well,
Sergeant Ethel was there.
No, I mean,
Uh-huh.
you see Gimgan, whom you met at the Firefly camp. You see Raynor, who was in charge of the operations. And you see a person that you've seen only in Hadar, named Aaron. Lotta would recognize him. The rest of you would recognize him as well to some degree, but you did not interact with him too much. Roshaya is not there. You would definitely recognize Aaron. Amberly, Doran, Rances, as well as Trevor Grave and Charles Winterrest.
What's with the one from Valkin?
Not there.
You mentioned them last time when I asked.
The representative is not there.
Ah, good. Who needs the representative of a god of war when you make like a war plan?
Valkin is not the god.
Is it not war?
No. So, you see Calvin and Suit at the entrance of the tent as they enter last, as well as currently Commander Dita Cage at the head of the table. A familiar face of Grim standing at the edge, not taking any particular spot, just currently waiting and observing until everybody gathers around and in. Is there anything you would like to exchange between yourself? Anything? Any words? Any conversation? Itil, for you, it's
Gibberish. I was about to ask, can you translate?
Jonathan just says,
Tilly.
oh, to Tilly, yeah.
Oh, well, whoever.
Well, Jonathan will translate for Lyris. So,
I would listen probably and then as well.
I would just like be told. Just mention that he's a fiend. Things.
Yeah, sure. Are you going to hide forever?
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Not much of a choice left, though.
Well, it is nice of all of you to show up in such a short notice. Look behind Locke and Ithel and just like try to look for you.
Who?
It's to you.
Who looks for
Grim.
me?
Looks at you. Why are you hiding? You are the one who gathered us, so yeah.
Oh yeah, my I dropped something on the floor.
From behind Locke, you see that from across the room, people stare, look. Some happy to see you, others impartial. To see you all. You had a task. Grim looks around. Where's Roshaya? Wasn't she with you?
You know, if Rashaya doesn't want to be found, no one finds her.
Okay.
Especially not me in this.
You get a sending. The gathering is starting. Would you care to join us? There's little time to waste.
I just want 5 minutes of silence and me time.
Well,
I think I might die of brain failure.
well, to be fair, you had like an hour to rest, but okay.
That's not enough with this group.
As a
Elves, 5 minutes, 5 months. It's basically the same.
Yes, it has been.
if it's been 1 hour,
Yes.
then in that case the response would rather be, I'll be there in just a minute.
Mhm.
Which tent was it?
You won't miss it. It's a big one.
Of all people to say that to, Rashaya is not the best person.
I'm sorry, what are you trying to insinuate?
Just that it would be best to be like, I'll come outside and you'll find me, instead of, you can't miss it.
Yeah. A minute later, you show up.
Yep. Can I please drag my little...
I don't know.
There we go. I guess I'll come in from here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How many faces are there that I recognize now again? Except for... excluding the people that I've traveled with.
I do think you recognize everyone besides Gerald Wildmore. Because you watched the Trident. Most of it.
Fair.
You see Aaron, who have spoken to you. At the first floor of Grimm's mansion, before he left.
Yeah.
You see Raynor, who was leading the troop when you fought the Seekers for the first time. You see Gimlin, whom you have seen at the fight, and then being the closest to Mohara.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sarah Hall, a person you've never seen. Then you see Doran. I don't know if you've seen Doran.
I have.
Yeah, in the mansion. He was
Yeah.
still there in Grimm's mansion.
Yeah, Amberly, Rances, High Priest of Kalambor, and High Priest of... well, not a High Priest, a Priest of Eratis. Then you see
Yep.
Grimm, Commander
Yep.
DT Cage.
Yep.
That you all know, and then your troop. On the left you see Suit with Calvin. I don't know if you know Calvin. You know Calvin. No, you don't know Calvin. You never seen him. They have met him after they teleported away.
Sorry for being late. I need to turn my brain off for a moment.
Understandable. Food!
What are you
Food!
Yeah. Which drink do you want to have?
I had lemon.
Have I missed anything important?
We're just starting.
I think
Not,
that's
we're
enough.
just literally just staying here awkwardly.
Well, you still can exchange words. Nobody's forcing you to be quiet.
I'll just sit down in this corner over here. Like legs crossed, sitting down on the floor.
Yeah.
Just kind of look to everyone, just waiting for them to initiate something. Just like,
Yeah.
I just look at Kate.
He takes a deep breath. You clearly see he's overworked and haven't slept properly in the last few days.
Oops.
Breathing in, breathing out. I guess we shall begin. Most of the representatives of the clergies and the families are here. I welcome Gerald Wildmore.
Das ist nicht richtig mein Getränk. Ich sagte Lemon.
Wir hatten Cola und das.
Ja, dann ist das falsch, dann musst du das stornieren.
Ja, haben wir nicht. Aber kann ich machen.
Ja, das ist trotzdem nicht, was ich bestellt habe. Was soll ich machen, ne? Nein. Dann kriegst du wenigstens dein Geld dafür wieder.
We are facing something big, but I personally have little information about it. Those people, as he points at you, all of you, not directly at you, were brave enough to act fast and deal with threat and gather information so we can use it today. It was also her plan, as he points out at Philia, to gather here. Maybe it's best that I let them speak before I say anything else. This is the attention of the room. All looks at you guys, not particularly at Philia.
I can't look to the rest of the group to see if they say anything.
Well, the newer faces, the two elves, very pale, with his white hair. Or dark.
He's a fiend now. That's it.
Grim looks at you all. Have you gotten any maps, schematics, something?
Let's see. Make an illusion
To start.
on a map.
He has seen this before, by the way. Grim knows that there's a map.
Sure, but the others don't. So he's trying to encourage you to speak up.
I just need to look through a few things in my notes. Give me a
Nessie, what do you do?
I will prepare to basically use minor illusion to basically make the overlay that you get with detect magic, but I will remove it if asked.
Mm-hmm.
But I will kind of wait before saying anything about
Yeah,
that
you-
before
you
until
know-
the map
you-
gets put on.
Yeah, you notice Roshaya immediately starting going through her stuff, and gets the map and everything that she wanted to get out. And well, what do you do?
I am quickly looking through. I'm just gonna stand up with the maps itself, and I'm just gonna start walking up towards the. This is like a large table.
Yep.
Start just putting the maps out. I mean, they're rolled up, so I'll just like put down a few things in the corner so that they're like,
Mhm.
They stay flat.
Yep.
So we managed to secure some maps from early concepts for the facility. I don't know what to call it. We don't really have that information. We got it from Fendor. Unfortunately,
He's also not here, right? Hold.
Nope.
no. Duran has control of Fendor. Or had at least. His underlings, not the blue-eyed ones, were in position and silenced the Lord from doing anything on his own. I'm just gonna plop down the map and just like I'll wait for everyone to come closer to take a look at the maps.
Well, I assume
I've
at this.
seen it.
I would
don't
assume at
think
this
so.
point,
I would.
Nessie.
Can I just act it out? So Nessie found out that there's an overlay of magically infused chalk used to hide details on the map.
Would you care to?
Nessie
Show
could
us.
make an overlay, an illusionary overlay of it, or if you wish to detect it yourself, you could do that first.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If nobody wants to do that, I would just make the overlay.
All right. So you basically make a 3D version of the whole map.
No. I make like basically the glowing lines
Mm.
that you see. That's what I mean. Like kind of hovering above, so you can still see the non-edited map.
Mm-hmm. People start to gather and get closer. Looking at it.
But I would intervene and say, please keep in mind that Duran knows we have this map, most likely. So everything that looks like an easy entrance might not be.
We've
that.
already discussed and looked into one of the entrances. We found two possible entrances that we could use if we don't want to walk straight in through the front door. There's a secret entrance.
No, that isn't.
Let me finish my sentence, Flint. There's a secret entrance in the woods behind the facility. However, they have collapsed that entrance seemingly willingly, which means they probably know that we're already around here and know that we know of the secret entrance. The only other option would be going in through the sewers, which does pose issues as well, as we don't know how safe that is. And we don't know how well guarded it is because we've not had time to investigate into that. Especially with all the constructs that are roaming around the woods, around the facility.
Hey, just look at Roshaya. How much has it collapsed?
You cannot get in there without being noticed. It would
That's
take
basically a fucking mountain put on it.
it would take way too long to uncover and go in through it. At that point, they already know that we're there. On top of that, there are two massive constructs that are constantly patrolling that entrance, so there's no easy way of getting in. That currently we've seen 3 types of constructs roaming around the woods around here. There are massive guard-like constructs that roam slowly but look like they would probably kill about 5 of us if they decided to attack immediately. There are cat-like constructs that are really agile, roaming around the woods, and there are smaller constructs that walk around and repair damaged constructs. They also have an inbuilt alarm to signal everyone else that they are under attack. So taking them out isn't easy.
You see one of the fireflies, Gimgan, turns his head to the side, and you see Raynor steps in and says, "Indeed, our people have been patrolling and have managed to apprehend some of them. They are quite sturdy and hard to hit."
Yes. Also, at least for the cat-like ones, we have had an incident of the cores. I guess that's what we call them. Just like their power source thingy exploding violently.
So you want to say
As
there is
sometimes.
a weak spot?
Nessie
Yes.
has one with them. They're like a power source.
However,
Close.
we've had issues where it has exploded before.
I'll gently put it like on the table here, so
And-
people can look it over.
We're not talking a small explosion, we're talking like leveling a few tens of feet of land. And severely injuring us. So be aware of that.
We did not have this experience, explosions. That is dangerous. So definitely instruct the people that if they are going to fight those after defeating one, definitely step away as far as possible.
From what we have had, defeating them and taking out their cores wasn't an issue. It was only when Locke decided to bash one core into another core that it exploded, so I think it's more of a freak accident. But do keep that in mind.
Do you have any of
Unless
those
you have
cores
it
by any
online.
chance?
Nessie has literally taken one out.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. May I have it?
Yeah, as you can.
I'm just gonna please be very careful with it. I don't want to lose my eyes.
Grim takes it, and you picked it up, and it's relatively heavy compared to the size of it. Like you're not expecting the bowling ball to be that heavy, if you don't know if it's a bowling ball. And as you take it, as it just, it has weight. Interesting. May I have this?
Yeah, Nessie's fine with.
Good. Goes and puts it on a pillow at the moment. I'll examine it in a bit. Thank you. Anything else? You said he's a fiend.
Where am I right now?
You are between Hull and Wildmoor, as they like look at the direction you were, and then like look around and find you behind. What are you doing? The Wildmoor person says.
Checking.
Checking what? You are in my personal space.
Checking if the same goes on that went going on with your sister.
What was going on with my sister?
Well, if she hasn't told you, it's not my place to tell you.
Good. Now get out of my personal space.
Fine.
Okay, let's.
And I walk to the fireflies and do the same.
Let's just cut straight to the chase. We need a plan to kill him.
Yes, but she said he's a fiend. Do you care to elaborate?
I'm not
Apparently-
fucking figuring it out.
He was already a middle-aged man once he cursed Rashaya.
Mhm.
So he's at least. She shrugs and looks at Rashaya. 100 years old, at least.
Older, probably.
And apparently he has done enough evil to be considered a fiend by himself now.
I mean, not too surprising since he was formerly a part of the Drakemore Assembly.
You watch as while Thilia talks, she just goes around the room and checks everybody's faces.
Besides the clergies, because I think they're protected. And the other idiots.
I don't care. I've been traveling with Flint and Locke and Nessie.
Huh? Flint has just been fucking staring at Lotheb the entire time, just watching him like a hawk.
Yeah, I just check everyone because sorry, I need to make sure, you know.
How are you checking people? Just
I just
Look
stare
at
at
the
the
face.
Squeezes the balls. Sees how they react.
Make sure that one isn't larger than the other.
Make sure they're both
And then
there.
I
And that
also
one
turn
is
around back to the Wildmore person. Look at the whole person, look at my brother. Anyone knows if Edelstone is affected? Was affected?
Affected by what? From behind you, the Wildmore asks.
Okay. Apparently, this fucker had a tendency to go to young, most often magically capable people and make them into one of their own, able to completely control their mind. And not all of it has faded away when we cut the source of the fiend he was having a deal with.
Do you have proof?
And
Rashaya is just gonna raise her hand. I am unfortunately living proof of that. As I was one of the, I think it was 9? Correct me if I'm wrong, Roman. Was there 9 Voidbringers?
Yes.
Yeah, I was one of the 9 Voidbringers.
he points out, I'm not sure if you have noticed, but apparently this man has a... He wants to be in total control of things. He made the Voidbringers, then he made the Ein, then he made robots with the soul of mages inside, so they are like, I don't know, weird.
To make those constructs, he would need a large influx of metal and ore.
Yes.
I assume the Edelstone might have also their hands into that.
Well, most of the ore mines are controlled by Wildmores.
Surprise!
Yeah, the excessive mining back a few years ago caused a collapse in one of the mines in Yornik. Yeah. Similar things happen in different
beg your
mines.
fucking pardon.
What?
Say that again.
It happened in multiple places as well.
Continue.
You're just gonna hear Rashaya go, oh, for fuck's sake. This
I'm
is
gonna
gonna take
fucking
a
kill
while."
him.
Yeah, Flint, excessive mining of a crazy mage bastard results in mines collapsing.
Clint,
Just not staring at me.
Clint, please channel that anger and rage into this mission. You can take it out afterwards.
I'll take it out on him, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, good.
That mine was not productive in years. Well, closed. Yes, I remember reading about it.
So, and you look back to my brother. Do we know if the Edelstils are willingly or not willingly helping?
I do not know. Possibly. It seems like he managed to use some people after the wrongdoing.
I just hope that somewhere just persuaded and blinded and not necessarily completely mind controlled, because then maybe she's even dead at this point. Who knows?
Yep, Lothar, you have noticed that until that point, Flint was just staring at you. Until he got those words of the collapsing of the mines brought him his attention away from.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would stare into the direction, like a point above the clarities, like a meter above, but in their direction. Any one of you knows to happen? What happens if we banish a fiend that was formerly born in this plane of existence?
Amberly looks at you.
I don't look back. Point above.
At least look at us when you speak to us.
Oh, I ask all of you. I can't focus on 5 people at the same time.
If it is a fiend, he can be banished.
Then I look at Grim.
What?
I told you.
Oh, yes, I have it.
Would you, without a magical deal, be willing to sacrifice that to keep all of your other fancy things?
I'm here, ain't I? And I brought it.
Sure, you are.
Yes.
By the way, Grim, what happens if you die in the fight without any of my doing? It was just, we both might die. What happens if one of us dies in the fight with the contract?
Well, if none of us is the cause of it, the contract is sealed. Unless by any means one of us is resurrected.
Ah, okay.
Are you gonna stare at the ceiling the whole time?
She looks at Grim. No.
Anyway. So, we have 2 entrances. And you checked one of them.
Yep.
That leaves us the other.
Yep, that is sneaking in through the sewer system.
That means he expects us from that, and it's a trap.
Probably. There's also the issue of constructs can be placed inside of the sewers, and that sounds like a terrible idea to go through there.
Flint has gone back to staring at Lothar after trap was said.
Have you been noticed by those who were, patrolling the other entrance?
We were not noticed by the ones that were patrolling the other entrance, no. However, we've been noticed by other constructs around the forest.
Oh, man, can he just not come out and fight?
Why would he? In any case,
Hey,
we can
girl.
either have all of us running through the main entrance, but that would be running straight into fire. Or we can have people cause a distraction and then others trying to sneak in from a different side, splitting up his strike force.
Yes. I think it is a good idea. To our more strategic people, Cage, what is it? I think we should divide our forces. A major force would assault the walls to make a distraction, while a smaller force would try to make their way through the sewers and into the facility itself. Find weak points. Maybe there is a way to disable those contracts.
That may be the case. We haven't found anything so far. We do have explosives to try to bring things down, although we're not going to be able to really bring the... Initially, like we had hoped to bring down the structure the facility with those explosives.
So, Nessie would like to ask a question. Whether or not anyone has a plan if this Colossus construct were a thing.
Oh dear lord, yeah.
You mentioned something about it in the conference.
It's on this map. It is
It's
alluded to.
not on the map itself, but the document that were together with the map.
Yeah, that would have been brought out as well.
Mhm.
I would bring out everything, so.
You highlighted it as well, I would assume.
Yeah.
People, some of them just lean over.
So, Nessie can show it to you like this, or if any of you have detect magic, you can read it yourself.
I would cast Detect Magic.
You see Grim closes his eyes, opens them, his eyes glow. This naturey green color.
I would kind of put like the overlay with a copy of the map to the side so the original is unattached.
Mm-hmm. And then he casts Minor Illusion, and the details of the construct just hover together as Tony Stark assembling an iron suit. To all of you to see.
That's tiny.
Next to this construct, you see a small dwarf looking like you.
Oh,
No, Flint, that is tiny. I think if that thing is real and that thing's become active and runs amok, I think we are royally fucked and we might as well just lay down and die.
So, do we can we go through the details to see if we find any like core, any like weak points? Basically, has he put a Death Star in this or something similar?
Investigation.
Anyone else wanna give it a shot?
I mean,
nah, Flint has no fucking.
it's something that you are thinking about and not voiced, so I will not allow.
Oh, okay. Well, we're all looking over the paper, so
Yeah, but it's something that it is something that you thought of and nobody else. And
okay.
it's your
Can they do it
personal
in-
thought.
I will. Do I figure anything out?
You do not see any Death Star flaws. However,
Okay.
you do see that it is powered by at least 5 sources of power. So each limb and the main body.
I would look up at this. Who made this?
What?
This.
Fuck, I don't know.
We found it at the manor of the Lord.
Has anyone considered asking Holt?
Did it say there was no way of asking him. He was being brought away by the Ayn.
Nessie would also
being
like to
under
point
control.
out that this is made by his father, who is dead.
Grandfather.
Grandfather.
Well, but if he also is any kind of engineering, he might encountered more of his grandfather's earlier work and knows maybe weakness, maybe something.
We weren't really in any position to ask him.
I look over at Cage and Grim. Anyone seen him?
I'm older-ish, but not that old. No, I have not known the man.
No, after the dream conference where Holt was also part of, has anyone contacted him?
You mean the Holt himself? I have not had contact with him. He was there in the conference, but after that, no message from him. Why? Did he promise anything? What? Have I forgot something?
Would you try send him and look if he's still alive?
Sure. see he's using his magic and sends off.
So Nessie has figured out our. Actually, so Nessie has at least seen that it has 5 cores. I will try to kind of go over if there are any hatches or any ways to destroy said cores. See if anyone has any. Kind of basically trying to nudge the conversation in, hey, what do we have to potentially. What can anyone do if they were confronted by this?
Okay. Any of you of your party members or
Just
anyone in the room?
the party members / the other groups. So basically, what would you do if basically like, hey, we could try to. I could potentially try to cool it down with fireball. Either do a fireball or no snowball on it. I could try to dispel maybe. See if I'm basically.
You remember that you should be careful with your magical resources in the facility, right?
She knows that, but mainly
But
just wondering.
You mean the
What-
Colossus, the thingy that? I'm sorry, but I have never seen something like that. I have seen something like the robot standing outside, or like the humanoid, metallic humanoid standing outside. There is one in Maustad.
Anyone considered asking that? On if he knows of weakness? Are we trusting? I don't know.
I am not familiar with the person or whatever that is, so.
I don't know, they brought it. Pointing at Flinderlock.
You see Cage just leaning on the table, a little bit frustrated, looking at this thingy, the illusion currently rotating.
Well, I think the main thing is trying to make sure that that large thing, if it is created, not to become active. And if it is active, run.
Do
How
you
many
know?
power sources were there?
5, right?
5 in each body part 1.
Yes.
Do you know how it's being activated? And I'm turning to Datron.
He is not there.
He's not there.
He's not there.
We just said he's outside of the tent.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was absent, Alex.
Due to the nature of his build at the moment, he was not trusted.
Mm-hmm.
We can ask after this to see if he knows anything.
Are those power sources on it? Like the places where those 5?
Seems
See.
so.
At least 5. Nessie isn't sure whether or not this is the newest.
No, are they on any of those plans?
What exactly are you asking? Are there
Locations of the power sources in the
Locations.
blueprint.
Any picture, anything
there is
visual?
there is the power combat. What was?
no? On the papers themselves, there is actually a consideration. Is there anything that can power this?
Oh, it's the fucking orbs! Oh, I
Yeah.
hate him.
Well, in that case, he doesn't have all of them.
He almost has all of them. He tries to make his own.
Which makes it even
Yeah,
more
but-
crucial to keep them away from him.
It's he has like 4 and 80%ish. So yeah.
So in that case, we need to make sure that he doesn't get the 5th, and we need to make sure that we strike before he can finish making his own artificial 5th.
I just found it weird that it was 5 again. Fucking reoccurring numbers.
You all see Cage just leaning on the table, a little bit frustrated, looking at this illusion as I wish the Edelsteels were here. They are the most professional in that.
Sorry, I couldn't get everyone.
That wasn't directed at you.
May Nessie know what the steals would do?
Grim just looks at you. Well, Edelsteels are the family that seems to be the most innovative of our time. All those
Okay,
net guns and weapons and accessories, as well as
guys. He
yes,
tried to kill other family heads. If Miss Edelstill knew anything and there was a change that she was most likely controlled by him, he will have. Either she's with him or she's dead at this point. I would be surprised if he wouldn't.
It's an option.
I mean, if he tried to kill Gretchen without that big of a reason, then he most likely tried it there too. But hey, and I look at Grim again, someone could just send.
the messenger arrived. She never responds.
Hold?
No, we're talking about the Edelsteel.
Okay.
Holt have replied. He's alive.
Also, Flint, be assured that I'm not a threat anymore.
Sure.
Listen, there's no point in convincing him. Just let him stare. He won't do anything.
It's uncomfortable, though.
Listen, just fucking deal with it.
Flint's gonna look at the construct and then at the assembly of people behind or on the other side of the table.
After all of this, we're probably not going to have to spend much more time with Flint anyways, so...
Yeah. How are we supposed to fight him?
We don't. Step one. If we can avoid it, we do.
And if we can't,
If
we have
can,
clear instructions. Nobody's to go near him. Everyone with the orbs is supposed to stay away. And knowing the magical fucker, he's probably gonna teleport from here to there.
we need people that protect the last orb. Which means that we need people that keep Locke away from the facility.
Locke says, I know where it is. I know my way around it. I have seen it before. And if you think I'm letting my brother go alone, you are crazy.
Then
You
you're
know,
not.
then both
then
of
you're,
you stay here. No
then
one
you're
needs
giving-
you.
Then you're giving away the orb. You have a choice. You either give away the orb, or you stay here. And I won't have it any other way. You can go and kill yourself all you want, but you're not killing every single one of us.
I'd have to agree with Rajaya.
He goes quiet for now.
So, Nessie would like to point out that it would be best if he were at least with a big group. Are we gonna stay here, or is everybody?
We need a group that keeps
Yeah.
point on the orb. Basically, we need to split up into 3 groups in that case. We need the distraction group, the infiltration group, and the protection group. One group needs to cause the distraction large enough to where the infiltration group can sneak into the facility itself. The infiltration group doesn't need to be large. In theory, the smaller the better. And we're only going with the most sneaky people.
So,
Which means myself and it's gonna look probably some of the fireflies. That would be my guess.
I'm just saying, be it infiltration or distraction, we need some sort of plan to get away from him. Combat will most likely happen at some point.
Yep.
And that depends on what is more important to him. Getting the last orb, or if he is, feels more comfortable letting people try and get to his pet project here.
You see Suit stepping up. I believe this is his gambit.
Where's the accent?
I cannot do your accent, man. Sorry.
Oh, not even you can do your accent in English.
What are you talking about?
You know it's different in German, and we both know
It
it.
is a little different, oui, but there are certain
I will butcher it.
things
Sure.
that are difficult to
I believe
do.
it is his gambit.
There we go.
Oh no.
Yes!
I love it. I love it. So good.
I believe this is his gambit. He is and has been working on that for a while. I do not think he will give up or run away anymore. That's the
Well,
goal.
that depends on how well protected he believes it is. If he's so confident that he leaves, that it was well protected, the others may be walking into... They'll be walking into a trap, but like a proper death trap. Whereas if he stays there, they're also walking into a death trap.
Well, yes, that is the point. I do not like this,
Yeah.
but if we go in, we will probably have to face him.
Yes.
And
That
going
is-
there alone, I don't think it's a good idea.
No, not alone. But I don't think if we want to send a group that goes in quietly, unnoticed, I don't think sending 15 clinky plonky people is gonna be the best option.
I mean, clearly
There's
not.
no clinky clong from Philia.
Well, that's good.
Also, she wears a new armor.
But I think it would be more efficient to have you causing a distraction.
What's she gonna do? Take her shirt off?
Clint.
I mean,
Does it.
let's say it how it is. Beside the two orb holders, I think the ones he would react the most to are, and I point at Cage, because he backstabbed through her and doing the trident very hard. She points at Grim because, well, he disintegrated his daughter. And
That might left an impression.
Please do not chew into
he
the...
might have said he will kill me the next time I see you, and he regret not doing so the first time he saw me, so I'm sure he's my new best friend.
Means that you three will probably cause a great distraction. I am going, if we're gonna have a group that goes in quietly, I'm going with, because I believe that I am best at
Dick,
that.
please stop chewing into the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Rashaya, let's put it that way. Who would you like to take on a sneaky mission?
So just
For
gonna
what?
look, I'm gonna look to all of you, just be like, probably none of you. And we'll look to the fireflies.
Excuse me,
Probably
what's
some
that
of you.
supposed to mean? I can open every door.
I mean, I can too.
I can do it quietly. That's the difference.
I would like to stay away from doors. That's
And I don't want him near any doors now.
Well, I can provide some coverage.
I can keep our footprints away. I could probably hide in this room without anyone seeing me if I so wanted to.
Anyway, who are those? Pointing at Ethel and Lyris.
Ethel and Lyris. Supposedly people we trust enough to bring in here.
From the Shadowfell.
I just look at Losip
Yeah.
like,
Perfect. Well,
You
there you
see
go,
the
there's
clergy members just exchange looks among each other.
and I just
Listen,
look at
listen,
Flynn like,
listen, we don't discriminate. Just if they're here, then they should be well and truly trusted, especially if Thylia brought them here.
Oh, well, I would trust him with my life.
Congratulations.
one
I
of them
really
I would
don't
trust
trust
with my life.
You
The
see
other
that?
one is at
You see,
80% trust.
you see the High Priest of Kalimdor steps in, finally. I believe we have visitors from a different plane.
Yes,
I
that's what we
just grab
said.
Calrin's hand and squeeze
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we just said that. We're trying to just no emotion, just like, yeah, we just said it.
Good. Thank you for telling it twice. Can you understand me?
I mean, there's literally Jonathan next to Lyris translating all the
Yeah,
time.
next to both of us.
Yeah.
You do remember that he has problems with hearing.
They have a translator.
Ah, well, let me
Squeezing Calrin's hand tighter.
help. As he just, you see a little bit of purple magic. And suddenly you understand everything that's spoken in the room.
No one's saying anything.
You see people are whispering.
Judging us.
Right, listen, let's just make this very fucking clear. I don't care where you're from or who you are really. If you're in this mission, you've got to just trust everyone to a certain degree, because otherwise this is gonna fall to pieces and we're all gonna fucking die, and then Druid is gonna take over the entire fucking world. Would you want that instead?
No.
As I'm
don't
looking
want
to
that.
the clergy, who's, you know,
I'm just looking at them. This is a matter of every plane of existence because Duran is not after this plane of existence. He is after the throne of God, which makes it everyone's problem.
You see, one was just throne of gods. Is there such a thing as the high priest? Yes, there is, and you should not be disrespectful.
Oh yeah, in any case, he wants control of everything. There we go. So, I don't care who the fuck you are. Don't go not trusting each other in this mission. If you have any issues, let them out loud now. Because I'm not going to go into a mission with people that might just not work with each other.
And I just look also at Cage and Grim. Also, it might be that there's a chance that people from other planes of existence will join us because the request was made to every being that trances or sleeps.
Yes. As you see the High Priestess, the Heart Warden of Zoom, just looking towards Thylia. Well, if we are already on the topic of trust, some of us apparently have somewhat broken.
Did you hear a light cracking sound coming from Kelren's hand?
Ah!
I completely forgot that Kelrin's here as well.
In
Please,
that case,
my
He
hand
healed
filling
again,
up.
and then
no.
I'm
In
sorry.
that case, talk it out or leave it.
Well, it is hard to talk to someone who doesn't even dare to look at us.
Then leave it. Make sure that you trust each other enough to go into this mission, and then leave it after that.
To do so,
I don't trust any of you, but I don't really have a fucking choice.
Well, we're two in that boat.
We're in a tent.
Exactly. And you're top 2 on that list for people I don't trust. Just for that comment.
That's fair. Who's number 1?
Duran?
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. No luck.
Rosario just looks at Flint, just like, I don't have
Really?
to say. I don't have to say it for you to know it.
So you don't say Nicolas Cage face from Empire's Kiss.
Doran go
I don't say a single thing to anything she said.
Sure. Doran just steps over. Well, it's nice to see many of you.
Nodding at him.
I hope you were doing well.
I'm just like,
I mean, not fucking really.
No, I haven't been doing well for the last months.
Well, to be fair, not of this realm. Especially in the last week. Everybody's in disarray, not sure what's going on.
Right, well, the question now is, how do we approach the facility? Do we want a larger group that tries to draw as much attention and fight as many things as possible straight ahead, whilst a smaller group infiltrates and tries to take out troops from the inside and then maybe catching Duran, or at least weakening the defense?
Well, that's what I had in mind.
Then, is there anyone that has any better ideas?
A front assault at the facility will cause many casualties.
Yes.
But we cannot just wait out and do nothing.
No.
Cage, look at the clergy members and everybody who's on the other side of the table of you. Any idea how to deal with a fiend?
I look at Grim.
Grim looks at you. Yes?
How about you offer them?
Well, it is on the table.
I point at it to say like,
There's nothing on the table.
Grim!
Unveils it.
He looks at me, and I look at Grim.
And Grim looks at him. No. Yeah. Unveils it in a box with a Sun symbol on it.
The urge to burn it down is strong.
Flint's head immediately goes out to
No.
stop the
She's
way up.
doing Kelren's side.
She's away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he takes and opens it, inside you see the golden trimmed daggers with red blade and a symbol of Sun on the side. Doran, Amberly, and Rastus recognize it immediately. You have a relic of Sun in your disposal. We know that.
It's for you to use it. God fucking damn. Oh! Oh!
No fucking shit.
Cleansing sword. Cleansing sword. I can do it now.
Flint! Shut the fuck up!
As if he would have given it to you. If not asked by someone else. So take it and use it. If you get the chance. Preferably on him.
Emily goes there and just takes the chest, closes it, and goes back.
Alright, so with that, how are we splitting up the groups?
Nessie probably should stay with Locke.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Or someone else with a good quality of counter spells. As Nessie is.
I look at Nessie, we can't do that. Call me selfish, but there's only one more person here who can counterspell.
Yeah.
I know of. I mean, and she looks at
Mhm.
Jonathan. 2 people that could counterspell.
In which case, we
Yeah.
have one counterspeller with the orb, and then people that can protect the orb, either running away with it or defending it for a long time.
I would say Rohar is a good idea. He's the only one who could keep up with
Look.
Locke.
Lock runs fast as a motherfucker. So that's a positive.
So is Aurora.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I think we have more capable people to counterspell things. Looking
Who?
at Suit and
We just said the orb holders have to stay back.
yeah, but
So I'm pretty sure Karen stays to protect Suit.
Oh no, I'm coming with you. Oh, you think you can take him on your own? Without any help?
Hell no, but I also think leaving like Suit and Locke in a room and say please stay here will result in the whole camp burning and them teleporting into the facility or some shit like that.
If he is a fiend, and you say he is, and there might be a possibility that we cannot kill him, sealing him will be a second option. And for that, you will need somebody with...
Wait a second, Roman, please.
In any case, we need people that protect the orbs. And it's true, I don't trust that Locke won't run after us.
yeah.
If I'm with him, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah. So you're about the only person that he will actually listen to.
As much as I'd like to say aye, he has an orb, so not always.
There's a higher chance of him listening to you than pretty much anyone else on this plane of existence.
So that's pretty good.
Yes, she's second in line.
Second in line.
Yes.
Sure.
No, it was Calvin. Did you hear? You're second in line.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that, so it sounded like her because
Yes.
Rashai
you
is
didn't
just
do the accent.
ha ha, you're very fucking funny. In any case, we need the orbs to stay here. Then the question is, how many people and who are we sending in for the infiltration?
I know that you said that not a big party would be the best, but think about how many things can be inside to protect. You will need something that can heal you, you need something that can counterspell and magic affiliated, and probably by the time you reach them you will be depleted, so as many people as possible to still remain stealthy.
Yes. I meant more along the lines of let's not bring 20 people.
Well, no.
I did not mean to. I can hide our presence to make it even harder for us to be spotted. Is there a limit to how many people can get past?
Yes. You see on the other side, Gimgun. So can I. So can I.
There is no limit.
There is, I believe.
For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you.
Well,
It's just any amount of people that's within
just
range.
in case, I am still coming with you.
Okay. In that case, if we assemble, well, I'm just gonna look to like the leaders of the different groups that we have here. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't fucking know many of you well enough to know anything about who goes where. I'll just trust that you guys put together a decently sensible group setup.
Yep. Lotta, Broshaya, and Locke, but Locke is not here. You see as Celias gets something out of her bag of holding and starts showing Karen a small journal or a book covered with leather.
Do I recall the book?
Yes.
Is it that book?
No. No to Oliver.
In that case, I don't. Rashad is okay.
Is it the book that I read in?
That's the book that Itil modified, not Itil, Atari modified a little.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the one that Celia have been reading for the past few days. But when you show it to Calvin, he seems to have trouble reading it. I do not understand. What am I supposed to read here?
I thought it might be useful.
What is? I cannot read this.
Who of them says that?
Calvin.
How can you not read this? From all of the people in this tent.
Unless you could cast a spell to read it.
It's. I mean, theoretically, yeah. But
So looks at fucking Philia and goes, you know what, he's kind of an idiot.
fair enough, she says that.
Yeah, I know, you're right. He turns around and turns to the suit. Maybe she translates it for you if you ask me.
Hold on, I have glasses now, I'm old.
Now her eyes turn pitch black as she starts looking over it. Yes, it seems to be the fitting spell. Where did you get this from?
Shadowfell?
She reads a little bit further. Ah, I understand.
Obviously not saying anything like that out loud here. It was like,
You know that one fucking place you sent us to that we've been in the entire time?
yeah, I mean, surprise, you know? I'm back for 3 hours and the clergy blames me for not getting in contact and having a talk with them either. Currently, I'm supposed to magically do everything at once. Don't worry.
Yes, so
We've been trying to reach.
if you are familiar with the spell, you know that it requires at least 2 people casting it.
Yeah, and I don't understand the spell. I tried to read it and it was... Ah! So I figured I have no idea.
Yes.
I apparently suck. Well, don't want to give anyone here this. Nessie,
Yeah.
come here.
Nessie does not have glowing eyes.
I figured.
Since he wrote me, so I got to this now. Nessie.
Could you come here for a second?
I will come over.
Mm-hmm.
Grab the kobold, push it in between so he can read it without like anyone else like.
Alright. You get a book shoved into your hands.
Okay.
You
Can
do not
I-
understand what's on it.
As he can read it, but it will take a bit of time, as I will awkwardly start spending 10 minutes
Alright.
ritual casting.
Okay, you sit in the corner and start doing that. What the rest of you doing? Roshaya did say who is coming. So
Shaya said she doesn't want me there and I should be a distraction, so I'm not saying anything.
Flint was also uninvited to the birthday party.
I'm a clink clonk.
no, you're not.
I'm not.
No.
I got +1 blade armor. Blade?
Yes, one of the Dreamwalker.
Oh! I'm stealth, but not many.
I'm
We
still
know-
not many.
Our clergy can afford good armor because we only have 2 members, but
Still not as good as Roshaya's.
Yeah, no, I would be very fucking angry if anyone had better stealth armor than I have.
I have boots.
What
My
do you
stealth
mean?
armor is fucking
Those are good boots. Come on.
They're great.
What do
boots
you
are made
mean
for
by
walking.
this armor you talk of?
What is this armor you speak of?
Mage armor, am I right?
I would have your finest armor. Oh wait, it's too heavy for me.
Is mage armor still active? Let's have a look.
Good old
No.
mage armor,
No.
am I right?
No. Just a flat 13.
Well, so far, Roshaya, Kalran, and Gimgan have said they're going. Are you planning to come? Looking at you, Kalran. Kalran looking at Tilia.
if she said she doesn't want me there, I should be a distraction.
Well, so what do you want to do? Let us fight him alone? Sure.
Since when have you become such a guilt-trippy asshole?
He's always been like that.
Not sure if you know, but you sent me off fighting other things alone, and now you say this into my face? Are you kidding me?
In your head. I thought we could use the help of a goddess.
I come. Whatever.
You hear Talia say she will come. With an amused face. The more magic affiliated in the room would realize that there's some sort of mental conversation that have happened. Except Nessie. Nessie is currently casting.
Yeah,
Flint's oblivious as all hell.
I look at Lewis and Jonathan. Want you to join, please.
Lyris says in a language that the others won't understand.
I thought we got customs, but
Well, yes, the others on the other side of the room. Of course. Wherever my goddess goes.
Good that no one understands her.
Those who Those who have the symbol do understand it.
Yeah, but they know.
Yes.
Maybe Kate and Grim not, but they don't care. Yeah.
Grim's busy poking the minor illusion.
It just shimmer. You see,
Of course,
Grim makes the hand move.
Yeah.
oh no.
And flick you.
Of course, I'm coming too. I also have magical means to scout the way.
So how many are now infiltrating?
Losep is great at finding every single trap.
On its own.
I
Rashaya's gonna hold
prepared
back the
for that,
urge
okay?
to-
And he's
So-
very careful since he got beaten by doors so often.
So Rashaya will hold back from
Baby,
saying
that's well.
something.
The pain in that smile, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole group lost. Okay. My job here is done.
Again, how many?
You haven't done
again,
anything!
again, how many people are we sending for the infiltration group?
Well, at least a few people that can fight. At least people that can cause people to be more stealthy. At least 2 mages, preferably 4. And a cleric.
We now have 3 mages.
3.
Elrin, Losep, Jonathan. Great.
Well, what about the little one over there?
I wait until he's finished reading and he can decide for himself if he want to come. I assume he will, but just because
Nessie
we offered
would
the first time.
like to come, but Nessie isn't sure whether or not a mage need to stay at
Well,
Lockside.
I will stay at Lockside. Don't worry about that.
Then Nessie
Who
will
said
come.
that?
Grim.
I prefer the lizard.
We still have another lizard.
Nessie is a
Don't worry.
kobold, not a lizard.
I look at Cage again. Oh, by the way, he has the magical capability of killing someone with 1 spell immediately. I thought you might need to know. Hey,
That sounds fake.
don't run around without anyone who can counterspell. Preferably. Not you, not Grim.
Easier said than done. We most of our rank members are simple humanoids with not much magical affinity.
Suit!
What?
Bonjour.
Wanna protect Kate? And the other way
So-
around?
Well, we will stay here anyway.
Nessie just wants to make sure that we might give everybody if we still have one of these necklaces that goes on into the raid. As I will continue with my spell.
The anti-scrying medallion, yeah. We still wear them.
Mhm.
Nessie means the people that also go on.
Not sure I have such a thing, but
I look back at Grim.
what? I gave you all I have.
Did we take all the remaining ones? Because I remember there being remaining ones.
There was 3 remaining ones, yes. Also, maybe people that don't go can give their over.
One of them
there's
has
some-
Jonathan.
Yes.
He got one from us.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense.
So you have 2 unused ones. Which theoretically should go to Ithil and Lyris.
I look at Kate. Anything in the deep chambers of the Seekers like that?
Most of the items have been taken away to a place.
Oh,
I assume that is the place.
Great.
Nothing of that sort in our chambers. We checked. I would go, but my bones are hurting and I'm fairly slow. If somebody could carry me, maybe.
I'm afraid I'm not strong enough to carry you. Sorry.
Grease on Cameron's finger.
You need to stop doing that!
Doing what?
Breaking my bones.
Oh, excuse me.
She just.
I heal it.
Ah, fuck.
Don't you hurt him before the fight starts?
It is okay. I will come.
Who says that?
Amberly. I'll keep you healthy as needed.
I think no high priest should go in there. That's too dangerous.
If my followers are going to face my brethren going to face the dangers and create a distraction, it is only fitting that I will lead it.
She looks at Cameron with a "I'm not going" with her look.
You will have to.
No, I can stay.
Sure. But you know very well that with you there is a better chance of success.
So how many people are going by now?
Yeah, how many people are actually going for the infiltration?
27.
Well,
Because right now it feels like everyone is going for the
well,
infiltration.
at the moment, the 6 of you.
Okay.
And then Gimgan, Calvin.
Wait, there's 6 of us.
Well, Flint.
Flynn?
No,
Flint's
Flint-
Flint's
no,
still
No,
alive.
then 5 of you.
It's Rashaya.
Isil hasn't said a thing either.
Yeah.
Locke,
It's Locke is not going. Locke
Yeah.
is not going. It is currently.
Well, I cannot
Rashaya.
decide for Locke.
But Mom!
We will see what Locke says, but currently it's Rashaya.
Nessie, Losep, Philia,
Yeah.
Calren, Kimgang, and Amberly offered right now.
So,
Yeah.
I love that name
And
so much.
Lyris
by the
and
way.
Jonathan,
Kimgang?
excuse me.
so
9.
9. And
Yeah, I
then
can.
potentially Ethel as well.
If she ever answers, she understands, so...
I know. But
I
you
will
guys
not
are
take
like,
it from her.
"Blah, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going with her. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like you.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
going with her.
stop. I'm not going with her, you never heard. It's something
Yeah.
mental. happened.
It's a mental conversation between Philia and Calren. She never said it out loud.
It is still
Yeah.
trapped.
All you hear is that she's don't think it's a good idea to send the high priest. If clergy members needed, she wouldn't send the high priest.
Well,
Okay, so we're currently 9 people that are going.
Yes.
well, look at Tilia. Do you want me to come or do you want me to stay here
You
with
are a great asset, and if you go, I don't have to, because then you have a skilled paladin by your side.
I think you're heavily overestimating stuff, but you would make for a good distraction, though. But maybe you need someone to bleep you around before he.
I just look at Israel. Well, beside the translation issue, wherever you will go, and it's up to you. I will not.
All of these people can understand me.
All of them now.
I know, but without the.
It's because of. And I say I would say in ancient English, it's because of the symbol.
Guess you're gonna have to share them out.
I don't know.
Then after the spell runs out, no one will understand me. And I won't understand them. And
I don't
I'll
know,
return.
Roman. How does it work?
What? For now, it's for an hour.
No, if Isil wears the symbol, does she understand the others at least?
She understands others people that wear the symbol.
Like,
That's and now we have the same question again. I asked you before, you said something different again, and now I will ask you this. I think it doesn't make sense that it works on someone who wears the symbol but doesn't believe in the symbol to benefit from this.
I disagree.
Like, you got a magical bonus from something you just touch. Oh, look, this is
No,
garbage,
something
but
that
it
you
gives me
carry
fantasy.
on you. Let's put it as stupid as this. You carry a phone with you that can speak into and get a translation in. You don't
Yeah,
believe
but
in the
it's
phone, but it
Power
says
of
it.
God. Why should a god benefit others from it for just wearing it instead of believing in it?
I'm telling you that this is at the moment how it is. If you want to change it in the future, sure.
Definitely.
I mean,
Just for Flint. The shit ain't working anymore. Stupid garbage fish. And throw it away in the ocean or something.
Well, you know, if you're
Ah,
attuned
look-
to it, you still get the benefits even if you don't know that what the attuning to the item does. Also, I really love that accent. It was great.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I had the best Flint accent in the night in the bed, but I can't recall it. But it was
literally turned into Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah, yes, true.
Yeah, fair.
Also,
Shit.
that is not fair towards Flint, who actually believed in you.
He doesn't.
He
I
doesn't.
believe in you. I don't believe in your.
He believes in
God.
you, not the god of dreams and nightmares.
Disgusting.
So yeah.
I mean, you beat the shit out of him. He kind of has to believe in you.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, Roman, I would leave the tent then.
Why?
Sure, I go wherever because apparently I don't have a choice anyway, so just tell me where to go. You can do this.
You leave the tent.
How's my breathing going?
You're done.
What did I get out of it?
Knowledge.
You get knowledge.
Okay, wait, I will wait until Nessie finished the book and take it back, and then I will leave the tent.
Ah.
I will not leave it unattended.
Okay. All right. Well, you are able. Is everything all right?
I got called.
Ah, understand.
Is it James?
No,
Huh?
no, it was a random
No.
person.
No, I called someone by accident.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that
Was
explains.
it James?
Wasn't
I,
James.
I
Yeah,
almost
I did fat
James.
finger I did fat finger the call to James.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
And
Back,
I was like, "You finished already?" I was like, "No."
back to the tent. Isil, what did you say? Are you coming? Are you staying?
Well, I said wherever you need me, and she said you can go. So probably.
Okay, so you're coming with.
If they
Okay.
want me there, I will.
So that's 10.
How many people does that leave for the other groups?
About the rest that are in this room, plus the soldiers.
Yes.
How do
exactly.
what
How
what
many
scale is the soldiers? Are we talking hundreds, thousands?
Well,
Are
in
we
the
talking
camp
about
currently, hundreds to thousand people. I mean,
Okay.
lots of hundreds to thousand people. You didn't take it to count every
Yeah,
one
but
of
I
them,
kind
and
of
some
wanted to get like general vibes. Are we talking 10,000s,
ten,
Yeah,
100,000s?
I mean,
10,000.
that's,
It's not.
I mean, that's what
Okay.
Roshaya is asking. How many people are then to be distractions and defending the orbs?
Like I said, we could be good distractions.
Kind of gauging the scale we're talking about, basically.
It's about 1,000, 2,000 people that will be just trained
Okay.
people of clergies and families and guards from Hadar,
Okay.
as well as maybe a few tens or maybe 100 people from the Firefly.
Okay.
So it's a 10 of you, and then the rest is a small army to distract. So,
Alright.
Nessie, back to your question. I need you to roll Arcana.
Wait.
And then a Wisdom save.
Oh,
Oh, that didn't go.
I don't know if you have inspiration, but maybe you want to use it.
No, I don't.
Mhm.
Let's make it public for this at least.
you used to make a wisdom save.
At least the wisdom save went well.
Yes?
Yeah, you need to make a wisdom save every single time.
Well, he's close to us.
No, yeah, Thilia still stands there. That's true. He gets the bonus on that.
Oh yeah, I get the.
Does it stack?
Does the magical protection work
Yes,
on the
it does. It's
Arcana
a save.
check?
Yeah. Arcana check? No. It's
Okay,
a save. So,
I'll just try another one here.
the moment you open your eyes after ritual cast in, I believe, comprehend languages.
Yeah.
You put your hand on the book and start rummaging through the pages and trying to understand what's written. You immediately start drifting in this condition of stasis, in which you still aware of the surrounding around you, but also in your psyche, in your mental, you start seeing pictures of a woman. White hair, blue white pale skin, ceremonially dressed. As you go through, and there are things about it that feel familiar, not only read, but you feel feelings of someone who, probably the writer of this book. As you go over the pages that Thilia told you to read, you're trying to understand this, to comprehend the meaning of these runes and symbols and incantations and lines in order. And you find it difficult. It is something that you have not encountered before. It is something that maybe when transcribed into your own magical book, you will be able to cast eventually. All you get is that you will probably need a strong source of arcane power to activate the spell.
Oh.
So it's a high level spell.
I need a higher ring of magic.
Due to the unfamiliarity of you with that spell, you understand that roughly what it does. It is a sealing spell of some sort.
Oh.
However, the gists of it and the you get the gist of it and not the direct step-by-step instruction.
Oh.
As it, you are back to the room.
As you never had that happen before.
I take the book back and put it in the bag of holding, and then I leave.
As soon as I see Thalia leave, I would cast message on her, trying to subtly point my finger at her.
Mhm.
Where are you going?
Fresh air. Sorry, can't stay there.
All right. So as Celia steps out, what the rest of you are doing?
Not much. Not much Flint can do.
Okay.
Staring at Lothan.
So
Rashaya would be going over to the map and would be looking through to try and plan out what the fuck to do when going through the sewers.
I'll try. I basically just kind of shake, look around, see nobody else doing anything besides Rashaya, and probably see if I can help.
All right. I think it's best that you will use our assault to be a distraction and try to sneak in as much as possible. No guarantee, and he probably will be waiting for you with extra protection, as he is probably is aware of what is transpiring here to an extent that we are gathering for something.
Yep.
Yes.
Do we have like any map we can plan basically a route of engagement on,
There is a
or
giant map on the table.
okay?
You also have your maps that you brought and which Roshai is currently looking through what to do in the sewers.
I'll use my memory to see if I remember any like detail and just go over that one more time.
Alright. Survival from you. Investigation from you, Roshai.
Oh,
Well, that's shit.
Very nice.
oh wait, why the fuck did I roll stealth?
What's
I got-
your mod?
I got
+2 on survival.
So 20.
So
I got 10.
What exactly are you looking for, Nessie? Like, what points for what?
basically, what ways can we walk towards the entrance? Like, what routes can we take while the attack is happening, basically? Because you cannot just walk with the army and kind of sneak past.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, okay, where do we go from while the army is attacking? Where would the army be attacking?
When you're looking at the map, Locke comes closer, and together you start just looking at the map, and he shows you where roughly he has been, and seems to be. You can take coverage over trees, and then good access to the water. There is a point.
Okay.
Yeah. Roshaya, there are the sewers. There are a few gates that you will probably have to pass somehow. Like barred gates, probably. But beside that, it is hard to make out exactly which defenses there are, and even if there might be something new that is not on the schematics.
I was just gonna sit there and stare for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I would walk towards Nessie and Locke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nessie, anything interesting you found or read in that book?
As he got the feeling it's for sealing something, but somehow felt and saw some kind of woman that felt familiar somehow. Have I ever seen the person?
No,
She kind of
but
seemed to match the description. Person. She, I will basically describe how she looked. The whole blue thing and stuff.
the description matches the statue you have seen.
Interesting.
And then she just felt a headache.
All right. Anything you two came up with in that regard? And I'm pointing at the map.
So Nessie sees to our iron bars.
No, the iron bars was Rashai. You were investigating
Oh,
the
wait.
road around.
Oh yeah, roads. Yeah. Nessie saw the roads. Together with Locke.
Yeah.
We found out this route might be best.
Locke stops you. Maybe enough that we know. You can lead them.
Oh.
Considering what you know about Lothab, he's been wary.
I will kind of like point my finger at him and kind of in his mind. Any potential for repeats?
What do you mean?
This is what Lothab will hear in his head.
Oh. Any potential for repeats?
I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. But I would be wary too. Cautious. Of course.
Have you asked anyone that's good at this kind of stuff at clearing you somehow?
Actually, no. Good idea.
From what Nessie understands, it might be a curse, right?
Sort of. The wrong one that has been there for a long time.
Well, Nessie only hasn't heard much about clarities, but that's what they seem to be good with.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they can give me the last assurance that... I mean, like I said, it feels like it's gone, but can one ever know, right?
Nessie would honestly have no idea.
It's a good idea, though. Thank you.
With Flint's knowledge of cave structures and how to keep them from caving in, are there any walls that he can decide or glean that they can be broken through without causing any structural damage?
It is hard to tell from looking at the schematics alone.
Okay.
It is something that would probably need to be assessed on the spot. From the material usage, you see that it is reinforced cobblestone, so at least for the sewers part. So,
but there's nothing that would, look like it can be broken through to make a easier passage to the next area without causing some sort of structural collapse?
No. Not
Okay.
actually, no.
With basically having the path down, can I turn to Rashaya and ask how her part of figuring if she has found any hurdles?
Well,
So Nessie is done so far with potentially finding a good route together with Locke.
that's good.
How's your part going?
Well, iron bars we need to get past, and that's all I know.
Nessie might be able to melt some of the iron bars with some time.
That's probably going to be our best bet. Unless we can squeeze through them. I don't know how tight they are. We're going to have to be prepared to melt through them, if need be. Because something tells me I won't be able to pick any iron bars with lockpicks.
But Nessie doesn't have a way to do it silently unless they're really thin.
We can also ask the people that are going to be joining us if they have a way to handle that. Could be that they have the possibility to do so.
I would join the conversation of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Rashaya.
Hmm.
I wanted to ask you a thing about the blue eyes, you know?
Yeah.
How did you get rid of it in the first place?
Suit. Ask her if she can help you.
And you're sure that it won't come back?
No, I'm not sure about anything. But he hasn't been in my head for a while now. Ever since we were in Hadar, he hasn't been in my head since then, to my knowledge. So I'd assume that he is gone. But I can't guarantee it. It's merely what it feels like. But if anything, ask Suit if she can help you.
I will. I'm just worried.
Yeah, rightfully so. So are we all.
Alright, I'll go ask her then.
Yeah, do that.
So she really hopes these are small bars, but as he could get someone with him through it, but would take spells that can better be used to counter.
If we're really lucky, the bars are wide enough apart to where we can just squeeze through. But we're going to have to be very lucky with that. Again, we're going to have to prepare for the situations. If we need to cut through them, then we need to be ready to do that. If we can squeeze past them, then we just need to squeeze past them.
Guys, I can actually transform you or me to sneak past the bars. If we
Right.
need to.
That's also an option.
Or we just bend them.
That is also an option.
If I squish into the conversation.
As he could kind of heat them beforehand, so they would hopefully screech less.
I can
Nessie
also...
never
How old
worked
they
with
are.
hot metal before. Anyone have any experience on that part?
Hot metal? No.
But
As in Nessie could just
Aye.
Nessie has a thing to ask you. I think you might be able to answer this a bit better than us.
Working with hot metal?
Yeah.
So Nessie
It's more
can
Locke's thing, but, you know, it becomes very, very malleable. You just don't want to fucking touch it.
Nessie could potentially heat up and cool down with, as I will do a small as I will kind of towards the entrance of the door, look outside. Is there anything that I could
Shadow
just
fire.
just kind of a small patch where nothing is. 'Cause actually, you don't have to like release a cantrip, right? You can just let it fizzle out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can just stay inside. I'll just kind of hold like a flame in my hand, and then I will just kind of do the icy orb.
Which orb? An icy orb.
Basically, the start, but not finishing it,
Mm-hmm.
of a frost ray and a firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
As you could hold this to the fire and to the metal and see if it warms it up. But as you isn't sure if it's enough or not.
That's something we're gonna have to see when we actually get there, but it's good to have the options.
If
That's
we're lucky,
thing.
the metal is old.
If we're lucky, we can just squeeze past it without any resistance.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Did somebody already say bless you before you sneezed?
No, I sneezed twice.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I like behind or something?
Divination magic.
Thelia's blessing allows you to know when you need to bless somebody before they sneeze.
Just add a d4 to saving throws and attack rolls.
Bless.
You
No,
roll
no,
one-
that's the blessing I yesterday got from the paladin, you know.
that. But yeah.
Paladin.
We're gonna have to meet up with everyone that's gonna be infiltrating and discuss exactly what everyone's capable of doing, so that we know what we can't do.
Yes.
To everything.
I agree, but we all have preparations to make, and we are all tired.
Yes, I didn't mean
Take the
now,
rest
I
of the
mean
evening
before
to
we go.
rest.
Yes.
I would be looking for suit.
She's standing right there next to you.
Nice.
Right. I'm just gonna look to Nancy. I'm gonna look to Heathale. I'm gonna look to Flint. All right, let's. I'm just gonna go and have food and then go to sleep.
That sounds fair. It's been a long day.
And tomorrow we plan the final thing and then we head out. May you all sleep well, because fuck me, we're gonna need every ounce of sleep we can get.
Yep, we will. You sleep well too, Rashaya.
Going and just gonna point out and just go out of the tent.
Mhm.
And as I'm out of the tent, I'm gonna look for food. If there's any real nice food that's being made around here.
Well, at least you're not close to. I mean, close to. At least you're not like Tilia, I hope. And that's one on looking through the through the camp and then losing your way everywhere.
No, I hope not.
Definitely Kaelrin's sister.
I mean, we're in a forest, so I feel like I shouldn't have the ability to fuck this up.
You look around, you do not see Tilia. Tilia, as you leave the tent a little bit earlier, you see the guard standing at the tent, and not too far away you see the construct that has introduced himself as, what was his name? Fuck my life.
Etron.
As Seros, sorry. Seros, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You also see that a lot of the people around started to arrive in taking place in tents, putting their gear down. Not get enough armor in particular, but at least their weapons and shields and other just laying on the ground, sitting down, trying to rest as much as they can.
Yeah, I would just try to not go near any clergy and just wander off a little bit further to the woods and just sit there.
To the woods where? Outside of the camp?
No, just a bit.
Okay.
I mean, it's in
the
middle,
direction.
you know?
In the direction.
Yeah.
Of the woods. Okay. Yeah. And you sit down. Eventually, then is there anything you're trying to do? Anything you're doing? or just taking a breather?
How late is it?
It's not dark, but it's
Yeah,
getting
then
dark.
I wouldn't try anything.
Okay. The rest of you eventually close off the meeting and one by one leave the tent.
I would be talking too soon though. Too soon though.
How too soon?
The
Yeah,
moment
great,
you feel being smited into the ground and no one gets you
Top
back up.
10 anime betrayals. I would talk too soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what
You
do
will
you
not smite that. Spoiler.
All right. So who's leaving the tent then?
I would be kind of step out, realize that I have no clue where I should probably go sleep.
Mhm.
Kind of look around if everybody.
Are you going out
Already walked
alone
away.
or anybody
Well,
else joining?
I'm also leaving.
Probably about the same time as Rashaya, so we'll kind of follow her and ask.
Mhm.
So
So you're going out together. Okay.
Apparently we are.
Nessie is wondering whether you know where we should set up tents. Unless she doesn't have tents, so.
I have no fucking clue. I want to find something to eat. If they don't have any food here, I'll tuck into my rations. And then, in all honesty, I'm going to sleep in a tree. I don't know if you want to do that, though.
Well, I think it's sleep in a tree as well with a hut as well, tiny hut around him.
I would kind of prefer to sleep alone, just because I
Oh.
want some alone time.
Okay.
First of all, I'm gonna see if they have any food, if they serve any food anyway.
I will look around for any obvious,
Schmelz.
basically campfires with food on them.
Right when you step outside and start looking around, you see a small gathering of people sitting on crates and so on. There's a relatively large bonfire, upon which there is a cauldron hanging, and somebody each comes in and just sweeps and pours himself a portion, goes and away and sits, or goes away towards the tent.
Is this stew?
You don't know, you're not there.
Wrong, Draxxia.
Well,
We're not traumatized by doing this one.
I'm going to go there.
we have a mess kit.
A what?
Oh, we basically do have cups to take
yes,
food with.
Yes, you did. You also see the construct that you brought along, standing to the left of the tent, next to some crates.
Are there any bowls?
You have your own.
Sure.
There aren't bowls that are currently there. There is somebody made food, and it's currently kept on heat, but no bowls or cutlery
Nice.
that are being.
And I bring out my own cup, and I just go up. And if there's no one in line, I'm just filling my cup. If there is anyone in line, I'll wait in line and then fill up my cup.
At the moment, nobody in line. There are a chunk of people sitting not too far away from you, but yeah.
Yeah, I go up and I fill my cup.
You feel it. Smells like a potato-based dish of some sort.
I'll take some as well.
One of those fairly liquid potato mashed.
So you can basically
stew / soup.
So you can basically
Probably better than my month in the cave. So.
Yeah. You can drink it basically.
Yeah.
It's probably a disgrace in my eyes.
It's better than the bugs I probably ate during my trip through the cave. So
it arguably, some of the bugs had some flavor in it.
I am just gonna plop my ass down on the grass. Ass touches grass, and I am eating that soup.
All right.
At least it's not an aubergine. Am I right?
Not a peel.
Yeah.
Oh God, come on! This traumatizing food stories.
What?
Yeah.
Don't ask. It's from the Draxxia.
Flint,
We have a lot of food issues.
Flint, what would you be doing?
Flint is going to.
Fart and shit all over the place.
Yes. No, disheartened, but understanding why he is being left behind while everyone is going on the glorious adventure. He's going to go and find alcohol.
I'm still here, bestie. Wait, wrong brother.
Aren't you going with them?
You are.
Well,
I mean,
they
we don't
ran
know.
out
If
like, zoom, so
we don't
It's
know.
not in
if
the
he
sense of
will-
everyone is leaving the tent. It's in the sense of
I mean, it's
he wants to
not-
help, and
not-
seeing how the only way that he can really help is just to be with Locke and not help the rest of his friends.
I mean, we
Kind of.
don't know yet if Locke is going to be joining for the mission or not. It depends. If he decides to hand over the orb so that he doesn't have it, so it's protected at the camp, then he can join by all means.
But
That's
knowing
That's
Locke,
what
he
you
won't.
say if he wakes up.
A, knowing Locke, he doesn't. B,
He will go blind. to
giving
her
up the
outfits.
orb is not easy. The orb needs to kind of choose a new host.
And
Yep.
at the moment, he kind of promised the orb something.
Which means he is safe.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
good orb, baby.
again, you can say that, but Lucas is not here to make the decision, so I do not want to make it.
No, but Rashaya will fight it.
Oh well, yeah, but
And probably
Square up.
lose.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's the issue.
Square up, mate. Anyways,
yeah. So you are going to look for booze.
Yeah.
Going out, and immediately to the right there is a sound of clink clunks of mugs clashing
The
with each other.
camp is alive with the sound of clink.
As a smaller bonfire next to a bunch of crates, there is also a barrel, and it is an open cask, and people just put their drink in.
There's a couple barrels, right?
There are a couple of barrels, yeah.
Great. Flint and Locke are gonna grab one and just go off.
They're all open, so you cannot grab.
No, we can definitely pick up a barrel and dig it with us.
No, you cannot.
You could also just stand
Why
next to the
not?
barrel and drink
Because
out
this
of
is
it.
not the best house.
I'll roll a fucking strength check.
It's not a strength thing. It's a charisma check to persuade.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Flint's gonna walk up, start to pick up a barrel, and whoever comes near him, one's fucking ours. Intimidation, please.
Sure.
You want me to roll it openly?
You can roll it. I trust you.
but
Okay, I will
don't know
just
anyone
say
here.
it up front. When Locke tries to come with us, I will try actively to persuade Flint and stopping him.
Yes. No, you don't need to do that. Flint is going to try and keep him from going.
Okay, again, I cannot make decision for Lucas. So
Yeah. No,
But just so you know, that would have happened if there would
it
have
is
been.
something that you will have to solve for next time for Lucas.
That is going to be, what is my intimidation? That's going to be a 23.
Ah,
23.
he rolls against people again.
I'm rolling against people.
Rolls against people.
What did you? I rolled at 20.
They want their beer and you're not going to get it.
You don't fight them over beer, man.
For a total of?
21.
Yep, not happening.
That 20 wins
in the
all
middle of
always,
picking
right?
up, people are gonna go like, "No, you're fucking not." He's just gonna rage at the spirits appear. They're like, "Oh fuck."
All right, fair enough. I mean, they're not spooked of you, but fuck it, take it.
Do we see?
No, it's. I mean, with your passive perception, you probably will see the fuss.
At this
You
point,
see,
he's
you see
lit-
suddenly the ghost appear for a moment and then disappear again.
You're just gonna take a breath, just. Flint, fuck off!
You hear
In the process,
Just fucking take it.
and he they take it.
Yep. And then you
What
go.
is he doing now?
Yep. You
You
see.
just see Flint waddling past with a fucking barrel almost as big as he is.
Oh no.
So,
but
Nessie has
what is
been
this?
wondering, what do you mean by alone time?
It means not spending time with that creature. Because he makes me very stressed. And I can't sleep well when he's around.
As he does agree, he is loud when sleeping.
That also. And he farts like crazy.
As he doesn't like that either.
And he snores like a fucking bear.
As you will agree, he's not the best roommate.
Yes.
Lexi's being so fucking kind about this.
Basically, I'm just used to sleeping out alone in the woods. It's quite calming to me. And I haven't had any opportunity to, like, distance myself from headache causing people and situations for a little while now. I just want to allow myself to do that. No, I will not be touching myself, if that was what you were wondering.
Hey, Nessie never heard that phrase before.
Forget you heard it. If you really want to know what it is, you can ask Flint.
Canon question: does Nessie know how babies are made?
No.
Someone's gonna have to talk, and it's not me.
They hatch from an egg.
I mean, to be fair, he is a dragonborn, so they hatch from an egg.
He is not
He's
a
a
dragonborn.
kobold.
Oh, he's a kobold. Yes, they hatch from an egg.
They hatch from an egg too.
I mean, there's still some bang bang action going on.
Yep.
How else do you fertilize the egg?
Kobold bung bung.
Kabung bung.
Bang bang. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Aren't you glad we're all meeting up soon?
So,
Ah.
while the shenanigans happening outside, inside is the Lotta approaching the suit.
I'm still depressed. I don't know where to go.
Are you still inside of there too?
Well, if you're gonna have a private conversation, I'll probably skedaddle. But
Well, you see Jonathan going out and Lyris as well, and they just ask if you want to come. All right.
I don't know.
Right. You go out with them, and you have Dirk. You have the option of either going to eat. You have the option to go to drink. You have the option to sit in solitude. You see with
Num-nums
Thulia.
and solitude.
Thulia is sitting on the corner next to the trees.
She probably needs a brain moment for herself. So num-nums and solitude.
Right. Then you
Flint
join.
and Locker walking past with an entire fucking barrel.
Yeah, just as you're about to go out, they just pass, and then you continue, and then you hear this conversation about the babies being made.
This plane is weird.
We didn't have a conversation about babies being made.
No.
It was rather
No,
along
but
the lines of...
she heard the conversation like in real, so she would...
yeah, she heard the conversation that spiraled to what does that phrase mean when I won't be touching myself came up.
It's like right in front of my salad.
Yeah. I just see Ethel, I'm just like
That's a great.
Just a nod.
Yep.
you know what, I could explain what the fuck has been going on, but I don't feel like it. Just forget that you ever heard this conversation, please.
Eat well.
Great, I want to kill myself.
I see. Really doesn't want you to do that.
Nessie, please, for the love of everything, just holy shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Just eat your fucking soup.
Anyway.
Shy sitting there like...
Yeah. Anyway, Lotta, you approach it.
Hey,
Hello.
How are you doing?
Alright. And you?
Yeah, I just found out that the conscience of my dad is apparently in a mechanical robot thing. And we're about to fight what can be considered my biggest nemesis. So yeah, kind of.
She looks around the room that is still not clear. Maybe we should talk somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe we should.
You go outside and take a walk towards a set of trees that seems fairly isolated from the rest.
So, did you know about him?
Know about Corbin?
Yeah.
No. It is a surprise to me too.
I would not have expected that.
Yes, it is difficult to foresee.
Well, anyway, I was wondering, Rashaya told me that you were able to help her with getting rid of the blue eyes. And, you know, in the Shadowfell, that thing occurred within my mind, like a curse or something, and something took over my mind too, and I'm afraid it happens again. So I was wondering if you could help me getting rid of that too before everything takes place tomorrow.
What do you mean? Do you feel like you are still under effect?
No, I don't, but I'm just not sure if there's anything left. I'm not sure if I can trust my own judgment.
You see her taking out a small pouch. Goes in it and puts gets a little bit of dust. Seems to be grinded diamond dust. She touches your shoulder. That might hurt if there's anything left inside. And then takes your head, and you see her eyes start to glow as the diamond dust consumes itself. It seems like there is no effect I can remember.
That is calming. Thank you for checking.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll come here, and he would hug Suit. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
You are welcome. Was it all?
Yeah. So you're planning to stay behind with Locke, or what was on your mind in regards to tomorrow?
Well, Locke needs somebody by his side, so yes.
All right. Please take care of you, okay?
Will do. You have grown.
Well, I'm not getting younger, am I right?
Now calm down. You didn't grow that much. That easy.
I mean, we've seen things in the Shadowfell.
I have no doubt.
Oh, actually, and he's going through his pockets, looking for the green gem. Maybe you could need him.
Is it the brooch?
No, it's Balthazar.
Oh. It was a gift.
I know. I would like to borrow it to you for the upcoming mission.
Are you sure you don't want to take him with you?
I am, yeah.
She takes and puts it off.
Take care of him, okay?
Don't forget, he was mine first. I won't kill him too much.
He was quite sassy in the Shadowfell, so kinda deserved it. Ilya killed him once.
Then he probably deserved it.
Hell yeah.
Did you punish her for it?
No, I couldn't blame her.
Huh. Right.
Probably would have done the same thing. You know how to treat him, though.
I do.
Make sure to give him back to me after this.
No, I'll decide it later.
What? Hey, he's mine! It was a gift!
I am kidding. So, I learned anything interesting?
I learned how to talk to the dead.
I couldn't have been more prouder.
I originally planned to talk to my dad, you know?
Speak with Dad.
Yeah.
Oh!
Sorry.
High five!
Speak with dad, actually.
It's a 9th level spell. Speak with Dad about your feelings.
Just quote yourself, man.
Yeah.
Somebody quote him.
Well, but apparently he's not dead. So.
Sad.
Doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop now. Yeah.
Oh, I also learned how to use those teleportation circle things.
Interesting.
Yeah, right?
That
I can
means
come visit you whenever I want.
You can.
And I will
Interesting.
know how to open the doors this time, so.
I mean, I would have assumed you would know the first time, but
Or the second time. Or at least the third time.
You never know, am I right?
Am I right?
yeah.
So when you were at the Shadowfell, did it affect you too?
Oh yes.
In which way? What was it for you?
Do you remember how bitchy Leonola can be?
Mm-hmm.
That times 10.
Ew.
Calren did not have a good time.
Poor Kelran.
But for some reason he felt so brave there.
Oh no.
Being too brave in that place is never a good thing.
Yes, and especially when you are bad in the orientation.
Oh god, he's bad at... I mean, back then, he knew the way. Underwater. Kinda.
Are you sure?
Kinda.
It's just a fish out of water.
Order?
Maybe he was just swinging in and about, and you stumble upon adventure.
Maybe. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Many
He
times when you think about it, you or Thilia had to navigate yourself back.
Right. Well, now that you say.
Let's
I mean-
go home, Calvin. That's the wrong direction. Yeah, I just wanted to test you guys. Ah, yeah, okay.
Karen, where the fuck are you going?
Yes,
Get in.
I cannot keep this accent. I don't know.
We'll work on it in Amsterdam.
Will do. A whole evening, only speaking like that.
Ah,
Do some accent work. We'll do some workshopping with all of
Just
you.
like
It will
sound
be
like
wonderful.
Ooh. I need to
Elrond
look it
will
up.
be with the infiltration troop, right?
Yes.
God help us all.
Do not trust his
Guys,
navigation skill.
I found the way to deactivate it. Where is it? Oh, shit.
This way. That is a wall. Yes.
You have to dig.
We're going from underground, guys. I'm telling you, this is the plan.
They reinforce the walls, the ceiling, but the floors?
I know the general map. I could blindly dimension if needed.
I can transform into a giant mall.
Yes.
Oh dear,
Ne-
let's
Ne-
not
Nessie-
start this.
Nessie knows that where is north, so at all times. So
Really?
yes.
That's a start.
It's actually really convenient.
You and Calren, you're meant for each other.
You
Well-
can literally point at Norse and tell Calvin to go there, and he will make a
Yeah, he's pulling a Zorro.
70-degree and walk backwards in
Wait,
another direction.
who did you say are meant for each other?
Nessie and Calren.
Okay. Because
not
otherwise
Sudan.
I just want to say that I think once Nessie's grown up enough, he might want to have an egg of his own with a nice other colored kobold. And not with some Deepwater princess.
Calvin is the princess now.
It's accurate.
Hey! The witchy bitch is silent.
Anyway,
The floor is made out of floor.
you might want to try to enjoy the evening.
Hmm.
As long as you
Ah.
still have the option. There is food over there, I saw. There are drinks over there. What the two of them are doing there? Maybe you want to join them for a drink. Who knows?
I don't know, what are they doing?
They're carrying a barrel.
No.
Oh no, we've at this point we've sat down. We're just
Mhm.
chugging away.
Alright.
Took it away, took it away.
Flint
Well,
is
There
hanging
is
out
a
his,
barrel and
his,
they just chugging away.
his hurdy-gurdy and is just playing while they're just. That is not what it sounds like.
It's for what it sounds like later in the evening. Don't worry.
Ho ho ho.
Philia,
Huh?
while you sit there,
Huh?
while you sit there,
Mhm.
you hear a rattle of leaves from the tree above you.
And look up.
Hi.
Ah! Rohar.
Yes.
Yeah.
He jumps down, sits down next to you. What you
You
doing?
gonna protect the big one? Cool, thank you.
Which one is the big one?
Big one. The really tall one.
That one over there. As you see them come over. Not directly next to you, but just take a space and sit down
Uh-huh.
with a barrel.
Uh-huh.
He looks like he can protect himself.
Mental capacity of a 2-year-old.
Roll stealth.
Natural fucking 20,
To a
Rohan.
total of?
Hey, don't forget I speak in ancient Elvish to him because I know Rohar should understand because I have a symbol.
You did not specify it, so I assume you're speaking common.
We also have your fucking amulets.
Yeah, Locke can
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, theoretically, yes.
It's 22.
22. Okay. Yeah. Eh.
Protect the child at all costs.
He's a child. I drank with him.
Child in the body of an adult. Sad story.
He never he never told me that.
Of course not. He's not aware. How should a child be aware that it's a child? For 2 years.
Deception.
So dumb.
Oh no.
It's again.
How much?
22.
I rolled a 3, so. Sad.
Rohan believes her everything. He would also not come close because he still thinks she's poisonous. Till this day.
No, you told him it's a lie before.
No.
Hmm.
I just said I can control it. We lied even further.
Left him in the dark. Oh no.
Oh.
So I'm staying here.
Depends on where. Yeah, you stay at his side, please.
Easy enough to do.
Good.
Have you seen any rabbits? Because what they serve over there, I cannot count as food.
I have not seen any rabbits.
Maybe I should hunt some. Yeah.
Just, I'm not sure if there's a magical barrier. Please just check before you leave the camp. Thank you.
Okay. As you are talking to Rar, Lotap comes to you.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Great.
Inside check.
It's a lie. Don't need to inside check that. Or
That
like
was-
last time when
You
everyone
don't need to roll.
failed.
You know Tilly enough, and you hear it in her voice.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound great.
He's a genius.
Yeah, am I right?
How do you feel?
I rolled a natural 20 on the inside.
Nice.
How do you feel?
Difficult to say. I mean, I was at Suits. She actually took away some of my anxiety when it comes to things reawaken in my brain, mind. I don't know. But at least she said there's nothing to get rid of, so.
Because there is no brain.
Oh, come on, Rohar. You know that's not true.
I have a hard time to control it. I didn't expect such a comment from him. That's why I'm laughing. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I am trying to be more funny.
I think you should stop drinking every day in your neck.
No. Sips on the drink.
Okay, he's drinking right now. What is he drinking?
Seems to be a water skin with... Smells like alcohol, though.
Just don't get me wrong. Don't want to talk.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you want company or not.
Not really.
All right.
I'll go over there and see what they're serving, I guess.
If I see any rabbits, I will tell them Roha's looking for them.
No, that will ruin the surprise. Don't tell him anything.
Hey, if I put one of my holy symbols on an animal, does it mean it automatically understands that? If all you need to do is
You need
carry
a
it?
certain amount of intelligence to do that.
So if I put a medallion on an owlbear, does it mean it would understand?
You will have to try and see.
Sweet.
Find an owlbear first.
I'm just.
Tell you look what I found.
He runs with a barrel of. I don't know what are you doing.
No, it was a joke.
Okay,
It was a
okay.
joke. It was a joke.
Okay.
It was a joke that I literally just found like an owlbear gun.
Okay. No, you did not.
Unless.
No, you did not.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll a percentile. 11.
I just wait nearby the big tent and just a little bit outside and like, yeah,
No, you don't. Yep. You are waiting outside the big tent. Meanwhile, Rar is going towards the big bonfire where the others sit.
Yeah, I would follow him.
Yeah. Were you talking about anything by the time they arrive? Roshaya, Nessie, Ethel?
Probably not. I mean,
Unless E4 would start something, I would kind of sit there awkwardly, because for some reason Shia doesn't want to talk.
Well, I don't think you'll get much out, I think. It's just eating the soup. And I've already been through enough awkward questions.
Rashaya would eat,
Mm-hmm.
and then she would go away.
Okay.
She would climb up into a tree and
Where?
rest.
You're on the map. Choose a place.
I was about to say, I don't know, at the North fucking Pole.
That's quite a far walk, but
Exactly. Where the fuck am I on the map?
and if you do, you should probably take Nessie.
Nice. You know what? This tree looks nice.
All right. So you not too far from the other one drinking, and Celia is sitting there.
Rashaya, you want some?
No. I just want some alone time.
Okay, have fun, masturbating.
Actually, where is the least amount of noise in the camp?
Flint and Locke are gonna move over
Probably
to this campfire.
Here?
Probably there.
I would.
Yep, it seems like an empty spot, bruv.
I will climb up in that tree. And I would situate myself so that I'm comfortable and finish her for Shia, and where she's like not just hello, look at me, I'm in tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to sit down and she's going to take a long rest of good and peaceful meditation.
All right. You eventually manage to ignore all the cacophony and sounds that are coming from the camp and start a long rest.
It's quite a professional at blocking out noise at this point.
Filter, just natural.
Yeah.
Still, yeah, at some point, Grim comes out. Not Grim, not Grim. Cage.
Cage.
Yes. Just you have watched the tent, and at this point, everybody left beside him as he comes out, just looking for you, finding you right next to him, as he lets you back in.
She gets back in.
Yes. That is very stressful.
Ew.
So, what is it that you want to talk about?
I just offered you my help because you look like you need some serious sleep. I can help with that.
I don't think I can.
I think I can.
Maybe.
You just had a purple man knocking you out and dragging you into a Grim conference.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't recall being knocked out. I just thought I just fell asleep.
That's what Cage told us.
Yes, I am aware, but he does not remember.
That's what you said?
Okay.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But yeah, I can try to help you at least. It's worth a try because you look horrible.
Thanks.
I mean, we too.
There is a lot to prepare to. A lot of things needs to be arranged.
I try to help as much as I can. Good.
Everybody does his part.
I will try looking for Miss L still later on, but I don't have much hope for that. Am I allowed to see Mina?
Why do you want to see her?
Why not?
What good can it bring?
I never said it brings any good.
So why
But
do
she
you...
might be the only one in this camp who will not annoy me about every question and will not go on my nerves. Because she frankly doesn't care. So maybe I just enjoy her company.
Right now?
Yeah?
Follow me. Yeah.
Thanks.
He leads you out of the camp into an isolated tent. Not too far. You pass Soot along the way. As you stop before the camp, he stands in front of it. You may enter.
Yeah. Oh, wait. She does?
Yep.
She looks at him. Call me later, okay? I will try if I can help.
I'll stay here.
Good. I'll get in.
Yep. You enter. It's a modest small tent. And in the middle there is a cage, like Iron Man. And in the cage, with a pillow and a blanket, sits Mina.
She sits down in front of the cage.
I did not expect to see you.
Oh, you said I'm that?
No, just did not expect to see you.
Good.
What, do I get the honor?
I didn't thought they would bring you.
Oh well. Are you
How does she look?
Are you here to interrogate me as well?
No.
That's what the others say too.
I have no reason to. I know you will not tell me anything nor tell me the truth. I'm just glad there's something who doesn't want to talk about those things, to be honest.
Interesting. She leans and seems to be a little more relaxed.
How does she look?
Like she has been interrogated for several days over, with little sleep. And maybe not much food. So, Can I help?
I don't think you can. I'm just here.
Okay.
I said hi, by the way,
To whom?
to Duran. You told me to say hi. I did. Message delivered.
Thank you. The bastard failed to save. To kill me, sorry.
He said he might have left your life on purpose. I don't know.
He might be.
It's all his plan, but who knows what he says and what's true.
Maybe I
I
can
don't
break
know.
out at any point and kill all of you. She slams to the bars real hard. Maybe it's true.
Yeah, Lilia doesn't even flinch. She just sits there like, yeah, maybe.
Oh wow. I don't even need to kill you. You look dead inside anyway.
I just expected to die anyway, so maybe that's the reason. I will fight, I will do my best, but I don't think I will get out alive, so.
Yeah, so why are you sad then?
Hmm?
Why the long face? Enjoy life as long as you can then.
Not very enjoyable with the people here. It's more like,
There are some cool people.
yeah. You have to introduce me to them.
I mean, if you get me out of here, I will.
I don't think I can. It's not my... Not in my power.
What is in your power then?
Nothing.
Oh,
You just sit there and just like, anything you want to talk about?
no.
Do you mind my company?
No. I like more when you smiled, but I don't care. Nah, that's not.
Yeah, I know.
She lays down and just puts her hands under her head. Maybe I can sleep a little bit. Will you watch me?
Sure.
Good. As she slowly starts to drift into sleep. Alright. The rest of you, what are you doing?
Flint is going to see if he can flag down Ithil if she walks, or if they walk by.
You have seen Ithil sitting at the campfire where the food is served, and seems to be still there.
Alright, so slightly intoxicated.
Mhm.
Alright. So, what's your fucking deal?
Do I still understand him?
Yeah. We're in the bleeding amulet.
Can I just act like I don't understand?
Deception
Uh,
against insight. In roll 20.
Oh fuck me!
yeah. No, you're rolling against me, so you.
Oh, these are open rolls, aren't they? Because they're in fucking.
Yeah.
I'm slightly intoxicated. I get disadvantage, don't I?
Uh-oh.
No.
Robin?
No.
No?
You equal my passive insights, so I don't know if that passes or fails.
Oh, my passive insight is 10.
Hey, -9!
Yeah, she seems to not understand you.
They're serving some absolute shit here. So you're from the. He's just gonna continue because it's Flynn. He's too stupid.
Sure.
You're from the spooky fucking dark place. I guess. Why are you here? Well, it's
Nessie.
for you.
I mean, there's no way you're looking at me for these questions.
Oh shit! It's a fucking lizard. Hi, Nessie. Nessie, can you speak to Isildur over here?
Isildur.
What did you call me?
Joel. Oh. Isildur, can you understand me?
You see, Jonathan just cracked a laugh.
If I say no, would you believe me?
Wait, can you fucking understand me?
Nice.
No?
Anyways, why are you here, Isildur?
I have the feeling someone abuses my godly power and just like, oh.
I feel a headache!
My headache starting. Something's going on.
My god, the senses are tingling.
Here, why?
To help you. Your problem?
You
Oh, wait, I have to intervene in this
like
conversation. Mel,
fish.
he still also thinks you always start a sentence with your name. Well, as well as Lyris.
No, that's not true. Jonathan intervened there.
No.
Did he?
He did.
Yes.
Ah, good. That would be so funny. My fun
Thank
was great.
Your problem is my problem. Her problem, as I pointed Lyris. Capiche?
How?
What is Lyris, by the way? But what does Lyris look like? I didn't catch that last session.
So Lyris has a very pale skin, elven ears, dark hair, wearing this feathery-looking armor, having 2 rapiers on the sides.
Gonna look to fucking Destiny.
I may or may not have sneaks away.
Oh, he's just gonna turn to where you were. Is that a bird person?
Yeah, Roman, yeah.
Okay.
The fuck?
You wanna sneak or?
Kind of like, not say anything and kind of walk away.
Just back out of the conversation.
Back out of this dumpster fire and just take some distance.
Pull a Homer Simpson, right?
Just into the bush.
Into the crowd and then emerge. Yeah.
So you're hold on. You to were found by Philia.
Does he? Is he alright?
Oh wait. Oh, you can speak now. Right, so you're working with. I'm not looking at you. You don't understand me. So you're working with Thilia.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. How did? Thank you, Alex. And she found you in the spooky place.
By the way, the correct Celia would be.
Oh yeah, sorry. He doesn't know that he's working with it. He's doing rain for water and middle finger because it's Thilia. We're inventing sign language.
Yes. No. Thank you.
Instead of ASL, we have DSL. Outstanding. So, because this. They don't understand me, but you do. All right. So, Philia found you, and now you're kind of like worshipping her or whatever.
You don't understand him? Ignoring you completely.
I do.
Oh, okay. Should I pretend that I'm not?
What language are they saying? There's a.
You understand what they're saying?
I have the fucking.
Yes.
Turn it on.
Yes. She just smiles politely at you.
I like you. You're both assholes. All right. So. The bread and
Yes,
fish.
we work for Tilia.
You work for bread and fish sticks. All right. How did that come to be?
Please do not call my goddess like that.
Oh, you're crazy. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, that's fair.
So much for he believes in it.
Don't. She's already, pompous enough as is. You don't need to, feed her ego.
Just take the rapier and put it to your neck. I said, do not disrespect my goddess like that.
You know what? It's fucking fought her,
Half
right?
of the party because insulting goddess. Yeah.
As you see, Jonathan just drags her hand. It's okay. He's a bit intoxicated.
No, it's not okay. Fight.
No, I'm actually relatively fine. You do know that I actually fought her, right?
And you survived. You're lucky.
I mean,
I was considering back then, okay? I was considering.
she also brought me back from the dead, but
So So she did
So
make
she
to
did
my
kill
sister.
you.
Who's your sister?
She did not come along
Why not?
because there was no room.
Yeah, we could certainly fucking use her.
She needs to recover from her injuries.
I know that.
Being dead is taxing.
So, in that case, if you're traveling with Her Holiness, the blessed waters of... I can't do it. If you're traveling with Philia, right, on this mission, you'd better protect her, because I still need to beat the ever-loving crap out of her.
You won't reach to her if you try. Passing me.
It'll be a fucking duel. You can't intervene in a duel.
Oh, sorry, I thought you're threatening her.
Challenging.
That is something else. If you want to lose again, sure.
I don't think it'll come to it next time.
I would like to see that.
What about you, Mr. You?
I believe he's talking to you.
Yeah.
Isildur.
Yes.
Why is he calling you Isildur? Is that your name?
Is that not their name?
No, you should tell him.
Tomorrow. He's not gonna.
Tomorrow. All right, tomorrow. Are you okay with me challenging Philia to a duel? When this is all over. For shite and giggles.
For sure.
Great.
My head is getting worse.
I feel like because we're all wearing the pendant, you're just hearing this entire conversation just slowly rocking back and forth. It's like I can't stop it.
That is
I
not.
can't stop the voices.
Also, word to the
Luckily-
wise, the bald blue bastard, don't trust him.
He's sitting right there, understanding you.
Hello, there. Go back
I-
to the rock. Good night. He just want us up.
I think he's fine now.
I think he drank too much.
A little bit.
He was not staring at me. So it's that one changed.
You see that one fucking typical like animated movie trope of him walking away going. It's a little. That's fine. And then he turns around.
That's fair.
Everyone is crazy here.
No,
Not everyone.
just some.
He's cool. Pointing at Jonathan.
Now, you look around and you see all those people who don't have the pendant and do not understand the language. The fuck are you talking about? They actually got up middle of the conversation, just stepped away somewhere else.
Foreigners.
Yes. Meanwhile, Nessie, you subtly approach Rar.
Nessie greets you. It's been a bit.
Ha! Nessie. Nessie. Hi.
So we'll make a bunny appear behind him and just
Bunny!
slowly.
Oh no.
So we'll just, as the moment he touches it, it will become a blood puddle on the floor, just immediately.
Oh, my bunny! Does not smell like a bunny. Never mind. He's crying.
I see. Sorry.
Net one on inside. Yeah, my rolls. The duality of my
Oh.
rolls.
So
Maybe I should cry into this cauldron.
So Nessie was wondering whether or not you have anything happened to you as of late.
I was forgotten by you lot in Jornig. And then I made my way towards the woods, towards Sut. And then I came here. Yeah, that wasn't nice of you.
Nessie will make sure not that will not happen again.
Also, I have had a real feeling a week ago or so. Felt like a weakness through my body. I don't know why. Also, why do I speak like that? You're not in a hive mind or anything anymore.
Nessie likes it.
Well, Rar didn't like it. It was never a private sphere anywhere.
I can try this.
Try? Try saying something without Nessie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you fought one of the robots,
Again. Yes. No, I have not. Ask me something more. Or say something.
What do you think of the soup? Stuff.
It's disgusting. Go on. Keep going. You are getting healed.
Of what?
Of the hive mind. They control you with hate. And now you can think on your own.
I always could.
Good. I never thought I'll meet someone from the village again. Until I met
Okay.
you.
Well, I'm gonna go sleep now.
That's kinda rude, but okay.
I will stay.
No, you go.
Good seeing you.
Look fairly offended. But okay.
I will go here and kind of this area here,
Mhm.
and kind of make my tent for myself. Basically, this seems to be kind of lower bushes, but still tough enough that I could go up a bit.
Mhm.
And then I would make tiny hut.
Okay. You cast Tiny Hut. So. That leaves Thalia, Loatab, Ithel. That is still not sleeping or doing anything.
Question: is there a massive fuck off tower showing up in the camp?
What?
A massive fuck off tower?
What do you mean?
Dude, he means
Castigar Tower?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not yet. Also, it won't be a tower.
She transferred to a hut. After 30 years of coloring, this is too obvious, this is too obvious, this is too obvious. We try to hide you and the orb, we try to hide you and the orb, this is too obvious.
Even though he should respect it because it represents a kind of landmark that he can, navigate to.
No, that's not how it works.
Do not defend.
Why do you think Suit started to have the teleport circle there?
It's a landmark, okay? I'll stick by that.
Sure. So, Ithel, are you doing anything else? Are you?
Yes. I kind of want to ask help for my problem in this big group of people.
Help?
Yes.
From whom?
I will probably load up or Tilia, but I think Tilia.
Well, Loatab is there, Thiele is not, so.
Low temp it is.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's probably not gonna be doing anything. That can help. Maybe. Low temp?
Huh?
I think I need your help.
Oh, how
That's
can I help you?
There's a big group of people here.
I figured, yeah.
And you know what's been happening.
I know what? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah. You need to do things, right?
I don't think I need to, but I just think it happens.
Hmm.
So, in order to not make that happen, could you help me find like a safe spot?
Sure.
Or
I can-
attempt to?
I can create a space where you might be able to sleep on your own or stay on your own and, be kind of safe.
Are you talking out of character? Are you talking about tiny hut?
Mm-hmm.
You have to
Well,
stay.
there she isn't alone because you're inside.
Oh yeah, I have to be in there. True. Fair. Yeah.
You can keep your foot in.
And you can
Your little toe.
feed on me, I guess.
No.
Sure, Lotta, be exhausted.
The face bomb.
Uh,
Uh,
I guess exhaustion. Okay.
random commoner this. I hope.
Hmm.
Did you know where Tilia went off to?
I got no clue. Last time I saw her, she was there, just pointing in the direction where she was sitting before.
Can we
Or did
go-
I see her entering the tent?
You did not.
I'll just glance over to where you point at, but no Tilia.
No, Tilly is there.
I will try something. Thanks for trying, though.
Sorry. What are you trying though?
Probably sleeping away from here. Not too far.
I wouldn't recommend it. You see the small kobold speak.
How far from the camp is safe, you reckon?
Oh. If you try to go out of the camp, you will get lost.
Why?
Ah, they have something similar to the Firefly camp.
Yeah, but I don't know about that. Why?
There is something that makes you get lost.
Ah,
I don't know. I tried looking for bunnies. Took me an hour to come back.
great. Just go. Sleep over there. I'll try my best to not to do anything. Good night. Stupid playing with stupid people. Makes no sense. Dwarves and tiny dragons.
You go to the side and sit down, lean on something. You feel this mental connection try to be created with you.
If he's just gonna flay me again, I will accept it. But I will close my eyes, like, off sleep.
Mm-hmm. What a strange place.
It is.
So different.
The people are rude. Not all of them.
Yeah.
But most.
There were times I wanted to protect your honor right there and there. And then,
Wait, what?
as it was about to inflame itself on its own.
It's fine. They have different customs.
Yes.
And if it wasn't for our own plane of existence, I wouldn't have done it.
Alright. Sleep well.
I'll doze off.
Good.
I'm kind of curious how you would respond to songbirds and stuff like that, because you are I don't know if Shadowfall has that, because otherwise it would be first night with owls and songbirds and stuff.
You wouldn't be spooked, because for you, the Shadowfell was not the Shadowfell when you were captured.
Okay.
No.
So, animal noises, though very indifferent, are generally not something to be spooked about.
Okay. That's all I was curious about.
You should get some rest, Blue.
Yeah, I should. Thank you for defending me earlier, Lurs. That was sweet of you.
Of course. They don't allow them to be rude to you. I know I won't.
Yeah.
Would you like some company tonight?
Yeah, I would.
Good. The both of you go into a place near a tree, and you take out the bedroll. As she sits down and starts meditating, you lay your your head over her legs, and together you fall asleep. Celia, you go.
Yes.
Yeah. As Mina drifted to sleep, and you had your peace. You go out of the tent, and you see Cage standing there, just looking around at the camp, the night sky.
So, you could use some sleep too?
Yes.
You have a tent where you sleep?
I do.
It's smartest if I steer nearby. I have no idea how good it works otherwise, because I have no idea.
Alright. Follow me.
He follows him.
He brings you to a tent in a row of tents, and then there's a tent at the head in which you enter. There's a relatively fancy bedroll, but nothing that's too different from what you own. A relatively modest looking tent.
Mm-hmm.
As you enter and you see him with his armor and everything, just laying down and trying to lay his hand, looking at the ceiling at the top of
You
the...
ever considered taking your armor off?
No. Not here. Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. She sits next to him and... I can try. If I can make you fall asleep. Normally, I'm only sure that I can make sleep that exists better, but... Never tried that.
I get this in the infirmary.
She looks at it.
Just some pills.
Oh god, it's the return of the horse pills!
Not the horse
She looks at it. Let's try it without first, right?
Sure. What are you trying to do to make him sleep?
What can I do to make him fall asleep?
Knock him out? What?
No. She sits behind his hat and just places her hand there and just like carefully moves it on, where people get headache and it feels good. It's like,
Performance? Sleight of hand, whatever is better.
I think performance because charisma.
Sure.
17? 17.
Yeah. You give him a very nice head massage, and you see how his body language was tense before started to relax.
Just like before he falls asleep, at the start of it, she's also, "Don't worry, we are here. We're here to help you. You're not alone."
Good. As he drifts away.
I would wait until his breast got really even and I know he's asleep, and then put his head carefully back and put my own bedroll all and lay there too.
Mm-hmm.
With it, of course, a little bit of.
Yeah. Eventually, you find yourself into sleep.
Surprise! I look at his dream. I try to find his dream though.
He is very close, as well as many others around you.
I focus on Cage, then I look for Mina, then I try to look for Adel still.
Because on the material plane, and because in your mortal body, anything that would be out of the reach of this camp would be considered too far.
Okay.
As for Mina and Cage, roll Arcana with advantage.
Natural 1.
With advantage.
I rolled twice. That's a natural 1. Me and my Arcana rolls. Try something.
Get them out before you have to do
No,
saving
he's not
throws.
confident.
Flint approves.
What the fuck?
It happens every time when I try this.
Hey, at least get them out now and not during a combat when you have
I
to make a
sadly
saving row.
No. I sadly get lost in my own dreams and can't even find his dream, you know?
You're too busy green fucking ball that you can concentrate.
You come into the acid trip that's Nessie streams nowadays.
As you try to get into the dream, as you're about to touch the bubble, something distracts you.
Ooh, a rainbow fish!
You see as the multiple bubbles of the dreams around you start to pop fairly rapidly.
Oh, that means something woke everyone up.
As you wake up from screams, people rushing out of their tents, all of you start to notice it as well. As a loud alarm picks up. As people screaming all over, "Construct!" As
I
the
knew it would
encampment-
happen because Roman made a proper battle map.
As from multiple directions, the giant constructs, the predators, converge and start an assault. And this is where we're gonna end today.
I need to protect Damina!
I
And
have
I'm
an
close,
important
so-
question.
Yes.
Since I went to rest earlier than the others, have I finished a short rest?
A
long
short rest,
or
yes.
neither?
Short rest, yes. Long rest, no.
Very good. I will be using 2 of my hit dice.
All of you finish a short rest, if it any help.
I would like to regain some HP, Sophie is for me. I'm going to actually just be on the safe side and use 4 hit dice.
Wait, hold on. Flint has raged once for his alcohol. There you go.
All
I
right.
was gonna end here.
Yes.
Right, I
did
forget
say
I
it.
have. I keep forgetting that I have mixed hit die.
Okay, bye,
Have a look.
Alex.
So
She's very tired.
I'm gonna